Hey guys, we are here for the review of your final exam. So here we are going to be solving an equation. So this is where we're going to take and multiply by the biggest number, which is 4, and the biggest unknown. So we also know biggest one is k squared. 4k squared. 4. Okay, so here we are. 4 divided by 2 is 2. K squared divided by k is k, and we're going to times this by 1, plus 4 divided by 4 is 1. K squared divided by k is just k, so it's k times 1. And then 4k squared and 4k squared cancels out, so we're just left with k plus 3. So 2k plus k equals k plus 3. Amari, this one is for you. So 3k equals k plus 3. Subtract k over. You get 2k equals 3, divide by 2, k equals 3 over 2. And that's it. Okay, so let's look at the next one. Let me move my computer out the way a little bit. Okay, so 1 over n squared plus 6n plus 8 minus 1 over n plus 2 n plus 6 over n squared plus 6n plus 8. So this is where we're going to fake factor. Okay, so I know one of the factors is going to be n plus 2. So what times what times 2 gives me 8? That will add to give me 6. And if you said 4, good job. 1 over n plus 2. And then this is the same denominator over here, so n plus 6 over n plus 2, n plus 4. Multiply everything by n plus 2, n plus 4. n plus 2, n plus 4. n plus 2, n plus 4. Okay, so this and this cancels out, so we're left with a 1 minus the n plus 2's cancel out, so n plus 4. And I did that for a reason, just give me 1 second. Cancel, cancel, n plus 6. I did this with the parentheses here because what we're going to have to do is take this negative and get it to both the terms inside. So this would be 1 minus n minus 4 equals n plus 6. Okay, I'm going to clean this up so we get negative 3 equals n plus 6. I like a positive n, so I'm going to move my n's to this side. Negative 3 equals 2n plus 6. Subtract 6. And I get negative 9 equals 2n. Divide by 2. And n equals negative 9 over 2. Okay. Get my paper here. Move this out the way. We're not going to worry about number 2 at all. That was on your performance final. So here we go. We're going to evaluate our piecewise function, 0. So what we have to do is determine which equation has 0. So 0 is definitely in between negative 5 and 3. So I'm going to use it here. So cubed plus 2. So 0 plus 2 is 2. Sorry, the glare is bad. Negative 6 is going to go here. So negative 4 times negative 6 squared minus 5 times negative 6. Now, please be aware, when you type this into your calculator, negative 6, type it exactly the way you have it written down. So negative 114. Okay, and then bigger than 5, right here, there's no x on that 10, so the answer here is just plain old 10. Okay, slant asymptotes. number 4. Okay, so negative 4x squared plus 15x minus 2 over 4x plus 12. So what we want to do is we have to factor this. So I'm going to take a 4 out, and I'm left with x plus 3. And I'm going to throw this away. So here's where we're going to do, remember, you're going to take x plus 3 out, set it equal to 0, and solve. So we get x equals negative 3. So you're going to put negative 3 there, and we're going to take and line up all of our coefficients from the numerator. So remember, you bring that first number down, negative 4, and you're going to multiply and put your number here, or answer here. And you're going to add straight down, so we get 27. And this gives us a remainder. And you know what? We don't actually need the remainder, so we're done. So we get y equals, so we're always going to be 1 degree less, so negative 4x plus 27. But remember this 4 right here we factored out? We got to divide these by 4. So y equals negative x plus 27 over 4. And that's all you can do for that one right there. Okay. Number 5 plus 16 over x cubed minus 5x squared minus 36x. Okay, so what I'm going to do is factor. Can I factor out the top? And the answer is yes, I can take a 4 out. When I do that, I'm left with x plus 4. Now here at the bottom, they all have an x. So first what I'm going to do is take out that x. So that leaves me with x squared minus 5x plus 36. Okay. So here we go. I got to think of two numbers that give me 36. Okay, so it'll be x plus 4 and x minus 9. Here we go. We have a whole here because we have a common denominator. Set that equal to 0 and solve. So we have a whole at x equals negative 4. Okay, vertical asymptote. This is what we have left over at the bottom. So I have an x and an x minus 9 equal to 0. So here's 1, and then add 9, and x equals 9. Here's the other one. Now, the horizontal is where we look up here. So we don't have a matching highest exponent on top as we do on the bottom. So remember, we're going to add an 0x cubed. So we have a match. We get 0 over 1, which is just 0. Okay. Number 6, arc length. So let's just start off here with r theta. Okay. And so here we go. I don't know if yours is looking like mine. There is a pi missing. Hopefully you have it. They give us r and theta. Remember, this has to be in radians. So here we go. So if I just want to find this one, x equals, the radius is 32 times 16 pi over 9. Now what I would do is put this in the calculator. Can you see? Clear, clear, clear. So 32 times 16 divide by 9. Notice I did not put my pi in. Hit math, that math button. Enter, enter. And it does reduce. Just remember that you have to put your pi back. Okay. And then the other one here is they give us arc length and theta. So arc length was 415.2 equals R times 7.8. And all you're going to do is solve for R. So divide by 7.8. 415.2 divided by 7.8. And we have 53.2 equals R. I hope this helps. I'll see you in the next video.